Dear Paula, I cried the night you made your cancer diagnosis known to all of us. I know exactly how you feel and what's going on in your head and heart. You see, I was diagnosed in December with colon cancer, stage 3. The most surprising part of this cancer experience has been that so many people cared. That still blows me away. The number of letters and calls and emails and cards I received, it's been incredible to me that so many people reached out. I didn't know I had cancer until I'd had my surgery and I was in the hospital in Iowa City. And that was the worst time, definitely. I knew that I had a very large mass in my abdomen. You don't know what it is until they go in. And I had a long surgery, so painful afterwards. And that's when you're informed that, in my case, I had stage 2B ovarian cancer. It was definitely the hardest time for my husband, I'm sure, going through all of that. And the hospital was my weakest point. I felt physically horrible. Those of you who have had surgery, you know what I'm talking about. It was really worse than the chemo for me to have gone through that surgery. God has taken you on many journeys in your life. As you go through this next one, know that He is by your side, and many of us are praying for you. Your smile radiates to all of us. Thanks. But it was there that I felt the most support. My kids came and stayed with me, and my husband was there every minute, and of course my very closest family, my sister and my mom and my closest friends all came to see me and pray with me. And it was my most vulnerable time, but the time when I felt the most love.
It's May Day, and I'm going home. This is the last breakfast. Feeling good today. It's a good day.
I was in the hospital for a week, and I came home on May 1st. I'll never forget it. It was May Day. Beautiful day, and I was still so weak and sore, but that's when the real recovery began. Mother's Day was soon after, and so my mom and sister were here, and all the neighbors and my good friends from work and all the family, everybody came by many times per day with food and, you know, well wishes and just shoring me up, and that was the time when I really needed it. We have been fascinated by the number of wigs you have used, but we are more happy that you seem to be the same jolly person as before you started chemo treatments. This letter is being typed on a typewriter that is older than you. So I was home for 2 weeks recovering from my surgery. It's when nobody at work really knew what was going on. Viewers certainly didn't know. And the letters started to pour in already. What's going on with Paula? She's been gone a long time. It's like people could almost sense there was a problem. And I knew, in fact, when I was driving home from the hospital, I told David, I know I have to talk about this on the air. I know I need to share it. And he said, it sounds like who you are. So already I knew that there was something I needed to share about the whole experience, to include others who I felt needed as much encouragement as I did. Dear Paula, God bless you for your courageous and generous spirit. Please know we will join the multitudes in lifting and holding you in prayer.